Hello, Just Jax here and welcome to my channel. Today has to be the day that Scary Tomato dies. Yeah. He, zombie tomato now. Well, for the purpose of this video, Ghoul Tomato. I was trying to think of a fun way. I don't think I need those anymore at the moment. Put those away. I was trying to think of a fun way to end him. And then I thought, courtesy of being quite ghoul-like, how about we go for a bit of like Fallout-inspired carnage. So I've got some random bits here. I've got a version of dog meat. So we have a dog meat. We're going to have our character, courtesy of our little wooden man here. And we have a ghoul. So all we need now, we just rejigger everything, is to sort him out some armour. Just something basic. Oh yes, and we have a weapon. I have a little metal sword here, kind of like a pirate sword. But it also is a bit like the Chinese officer's sword. So that can be his weapon. We just got to kit him out. I also have these little felt hats. Now this is ridiculously big and doesn't fit him, so we're going to modify it and turn it into a little flat cap for him. And we're also going to try and whip him up some shabby little trousers and a top, and then he's going to go on a hunt. So that's what we're going to do right now. I mean, he's also got some hair, so he won't be bald. No, there's nothing wrong with that. But I did like the idea of giving him a bit of a hairdo underneath his hat. Add to it. So, and I've also got protection for myself, because I'm going to be messing with a mouldy old ghoulified tomato. All due respect, Mr. Once was Scary Tomato. Well, in case everything goes wrong and all else fails and I can't get this to work, I'm just going to smush him. But whatever happens, once I start stabbing him up, I will be putting a mask on, because I don't want to inhale any of those mouldy bits of his. So we're going to scoot him over there for the moment. So what we're going to do first is work on getting an outfit for our character. So it isn't going to be anything special. Dog meat, you stay guard. Make sure that ghoul doesn't get up to anything. So we're just going to whip him up something quick and simple. It's only for this take, it's not going to be his outfit for life. Scissors. And then we're going to try and get creative and make a very simple little final video. Once we've done this one, of course. But it'll be a part of this one, or I might put it up separately, we'll see. It depends how well it comes out. So I've never tried to record anything like this before. So let's see what we can do. Now, since the Fallout world is all a little bit battered on the whole anyway, that's why we haven't got to worry about being too prim and proper with our little outfit. So I've got an old t-shirt here that can come in handy for making a pair of trousers. Put the sword over there for a moment. Scooch you over there. Scooch you right up there. Same for all of you bits for now. Scooch you all up there. So let's see what we can do with what we got. A simple little outfit. So let's just cut a square of this off to begin with. That'd be a good waistband up the top there, so we'll work down from that. that'll be plenty to start with. So let's size them up. Simple trousers. So I reckon we'll take it from one edge or the other. We'll sew it as a long tube and then we'll split it down. Split it down the middle, so we'll be able to get them on him. So let's pretend that's a tube to begin with. Let's just see where we can get it to. If we got to leave a gap at the top for him to... Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll leave a gap at the top like it'll be the flies, essentially. So let's go from that point. So let's take this bit back. Put that over there for a second. And we're just going to give it to about there. We're just going to give it a rough sew. You can watch what I'm doing, mate, pay attention. Right, like I say, a rough sew, because this is just a splash in the pan job, this. So this is going to be quite fun. If it works, it'll be amazing. And if it doesn't, like I said, I'll always be honest with my endeavours. Not all ideas come to play out. I think, given the style of it, we can get away being a little rough around the edges. I considered doing stop frame animation to play this out, but I'm rather pressed for time because Halloween is nearly over, and even though this is now all of a sudden Fallout inspired, the tomato did start out life for Halloween, so I'm going to try and get this done within the week. I've also got work commitments, you know, outside of YouTube. I've got work to squeeze in the week as well, and since I work nights, that means I'm asleep during the days. So I've got, I think, now about 2 or 3 days where I can get this focused on and finished, hopefully. Well, I will get it finished. It's just I wouldn't, if I was trying to do stop frame, that would take up. Well, if I had everything ready, if I'd have had this idea sooner, been a little bit more prepared, I could have probably attempted stop frame. Since this was literally an idea that I had just before starting this video, I had a quick rummage around to find the bits that I'd need. Like, okay, we're gonna have to accept that this is what it is. Right, now I've got to sew up either side of that seam. So I've made a bit of work for myself there. But that's okay. That's how it goes sometimes when you've got an idea and you're doing it, making it up as you go along to a degree. Like I say, I've got the idea in my head what I want to do, but how I'm putting it into practice is very much as I'm going. Usually if I have some sort of idea beforehand, I'll think about how I'm going to do it, how I'm going to approach it. And since this is a bit of a press for time idea, I was like, right, let's just crack on. We can work it out as we're going. So that's what we're doing. So. Perhaps I should just take that part and go right up the middle. That's what I'm going to have to do anyway. Yeah. Let's take that seam out. Do this. This will just add to the look. Right, we're not going to go any further though, because that's where crotch is going to be. Do we need them that long? We don't need them that long. We'll cut them down about here. We'll keep those bits for the next bit. Right, let's sew, crudely sew his trouser legs together. Doesn't matter if he's got a hole here or there, that's the beauty of Fallout. Everything's a little bit not so fresh and dandy anymore. Apart from the Dandy Boy apples, apparently they're very fresh. Where did we start with that one? Yeah, that'll be fine. Very carefully turn these the right way round. I can't be too rough with these because I've only thrown them together really quickly. So I can't yank them around like I would normally if I was to sew something together and jab it quite hard. Right, give me your legs, mate. Not a bad fit. Your crotch is a little low. Let's hoik it up. And we'll just put a little stitch in the back there just to hold them on. Again, this isn't going to be fantastic. This is just to hold them up. Right. He's got some trousers and he likes to have a bit of leg on show, so that's cool. That's cool. Like I said, they're not going to be perfect. My other idea to quickly throw something together was to try and make him some sort of like raider armour out of cardboard. So let's try and position your legs where we want them. You've got to be creeping if we can. A bit like that. Now, we're going to put you a top together fairly easily. Now, if this was smaller, we could use this. Give it a try. Let's give it a try. So, let's just see how this looks. Hole for head. Arm. Arm. We don't need it that long by a long shot. That one's gonna have to come in on itself. We could use those for ties around the back. That's gonna go on there. Let's take this across here. Just take that out. Send this in. It's kind of like a pocket. So, arms up, mate. Let's see if we can do this. we didn't have that, how baggy would it be? Like a big old baggy t-shirt. We could take this piece out and give it a couple of stitches just that side to nip it in. Let's try. Because no one's going to see this side. It's going to take from his left. So whatever's going on the right isn't going to matter so much. Right, we get away with that. Let's get rid of that for now, because we're not going to use that anymore. Where can I fling you? Over there. And I can't forget about my tea. Right. Let's look at adjusting that hat. So, might end up having to be bald. We'll keep that out of the way for a second. Let's just look at adjusting this. Have it fit your head. Here, so you can actually see I've slipped off in the throes of focusing. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take all the way down that. Let's see how that goes if he's got hair on under that head, under that hat. I think you could still do with being a touch smaller. Let's take those stitches out and fold it back in on itself again. We're going to take it right in like that. We can afford to take quite a quart out, so let's just do it. Yeah, like that. I want to temporarily stick this in place. So, blue tack or white tack. Do I have any more up there? I have some in my drawer somewhere. I get into it. There it is. Aha. Right, he has a very, very crude outfit. Now let's look at how we're going to position him. Like that. I can't see what way his arm's meant to bend right now because yeah. We're going to want him like that. And we're going to want this in his arm somehow, in his hand somehow. And it's got to be in there firm enough so he can stab the tomato with it without me touching it, so I can just push him forward. Will the blue tack be strong enough to do that? Let's find out. Hopefully it will. Charge in and go. Yep, that should do it. Right. He's ready. I need a backup glove. So I'm going to pause for a second, plus I need the toilet anyway. Clear this all out the way for now, because we're done with all of these bits for now. And let's see if we can make a little scene. So, back in a moment. You've done a good job, Dogmeat. Hello, just Jax here, and very nearly dead. Ghoul Tomato now. Some of you would have once known him as Scary Tomato. This is his last chance to say goodbye before he meets his demise at the hands of this guy. My makeshift Fallout character and Dogmeat. I wanted to do a quick one just so you could see him. He's slowly giving up life. He's got a pool of his own juices underneath him. I am going to get creative in a second in a recording sense, and hopefully what I've got in my head will play out. If not, I mean, I will add a little bit to this, but this is his last chance to say goodbye. So, because that's about all he can muster up. In fact, it's probably more because it's muffled behind all the mould. I am going to start recording his demise in a second, and I'll be using the phone on the camera on my phone for that, so there won't be any top view for this next segment. Once that's done, I'll come back to wrap up, and if it goes to plan, I mean, you're going to see him one way or the other when he's fully perished. I think I can just about tilt him up so you can see his face. Oh, all his juices are running away. Let's try and keep them on the kitchen roll. Just so you can see his face, so he can say goodbye. Face on. I think his head might fall off at any given point. So, this is a goodbye from him. I will see you in a moment. He'll either be fully dead from... Well, this guy doesn't have a name. Mr. Fallout. Very original, right? But at least everyone will know exactly what I'm on about. And if that doesn't work out and he still looks like he can go with a bit more, that's why I've got gloves. I mean, I'm going to be wearing a mask when I do the next shoot anyway, because it's probably already worth wearing a mask, but you need to hear me right now. So yeah, if that doesn't work, he's just going to get smushed. That's why I'll be having the mask, and that's why I'm definitely wearing gloves, because I don't know what living inside him right now. So I'll see you in a moment, you'll see him in a moment, he won't see anyone else in a moment. So yeah, it's been fun. It's a shame he couldn't last till the end of the month, but it's a no. It's a definite no. If you could see clearly everything that I can see right now, which you will if you check out his demise video. It will be a separate little one of its own. Yeah, back in a moment for you. Back in, I don't know how long, however long it takes to set up and record what I've got in mind for him. So yeah, bye for now. Okay, we are back. This is what happened to him. He got beheaded. Stabbed up a few times, cut up a few times, and beheaded. I'm stood back at the moment, so I'm just going to put my mask back on. And I have a body bag ready, because unlike Fallout, I'm not just going to leave the body there forevermore. You can see all his juices have pooled around. this is how he looks now. You can't really see the mould too much because I think I cut it up with the Chinese officer's sword. So yeah, he is completely and utterly, that's his scary bottom. That is a very scary bottom. We'll never quite know just how many tomatoes were inside of him. Let's throw his birthing cord away. We know that there was at least 2 trying to come out here. Let's just take him apart. Oh my goodness. We just finish him. He's just a pile of body bits now. So let's just stick him in the body bag. And all the bits that are associated with him in the body bag. I am now going to give this place a thoroughly good clean. Thoroughly good. So yes, thank you for coming by. I hope you enjoyed the rather odd video that this was. I will link in somewhere, somehow, you know, the little put together clip of what happened. I'm going to try and editing my best to have something put together, even though it's not going to be perfect. It was fun and silly. So yeah, thank you very much. Hope you have a happy Halloween for those of you who love that point of year. Take care and hope to see you again soon.